Howdy folks, TJ here. Hopefully you're having a good day. Thought I would do a quick little video of my home office that I do most everything I do out of, including playing with my Sinclair computers. So I thought I'd do a little rundown of what Sinclair computers I own. If you've been following me, you know that I just started with Sinclair in 2019 January, and I've already collected a nice handful of cool computers. And I thought I'd talk about some of the other computers I have here at my home office. Behind my home office here, I've got a bedroom that's got all my Atari and some Sinclair stuff in there too, but I didn't want to take everything out. I try to keep all the main stuff around me so I use it more often, because if it's not here and it's in a back bedroom, you tend not to go back there and that room becomes a big junk pile. And it's hard enough just keeping my office organized. I'm organized, disorganized, organized, something like that. But this is my main abode where I do everything from, and I'm going to take, I think, the phone off the tripod and do a little walk around of everything that I have here so you can see what I've got. So as you can probably see, it's a big U-shaped, and I've got a big wraparound of all my computer stuff behind me. And I've got a nice big desk where I have that main gear in the background. It's my main Linux box, or Linux PC. I call it Linux. And a couple of 27-inch displays. And that's where I do most of my business and personal computing from. And you'll see that above me, my wife decorates quite a bit. As you can see, I kind of like Volkswagens. So you're going to see a lot of Volkswagen paraphernalia and quilts and all that around. So that's my main desk. So we're going to start over on the Sinclair goodies. Do a little wrap around here. So I got this little side table where I keep my Calphone or Calphone cassette player with the few cassettes that I've collected so far. Some books. I've got a lot more books than this and magazines in my other room, but these are the two that I go to all the time to read up and try to program my own programs or in BASIC. And here's my first specky of the video, ZX Spectrum 3 or Plus 3. And I've got my cool Omni laptop. And both of these connect with that little HD SCART to HDMI connector. So I've got to switch cables for now, but it gets the job done. Maybe if I can save up another $40, I'll buy another one of those, but it works really good. And I've got it connected to a nice big 32-inch HP Omni display. Nice little Sinclair joystick. And that's the Omni 110 to 220 volt up transformer, so I can run 220 volt devices and peripherals and computers. And a mouse and speakers. And underneath the table, a big mess, but there's a big speaker box. It lights up, and that's what the desktop speakers up here connect to. So I got a little bit of bass and nice speakers up top. If you're not familiar with Inwin, they make some beautiful cases, and I've got a nice little ITX case that waiting for some type of motherboard to be put inside there. So that's my side table. Here's my biggest computer, fat boy here. It's a View 71 by Thermaltake. That's the case. It's an all glass type of case. And what I've got inside of it is an Amiga 1 motherboard. So there's the motherboard of an Amiga 1 X5000. So this is a next-gen Amiga. I do like next-gen Amigas. And that's the main case that I use for it. A couple Volkswagen things on top. That Amiga 1 connects to my largest display, a 4K TV, a TCL brand, 43-inch. And it works great as a computer monitor. And I've got not only my Amiga 1 connected to it, but my, I guess, top of the line right now, other than maybe the Plus 3 is a little bit more powerful, but they're pretty similar. The Toastrack, obviously that's the biggest collector item I've got there. And that's the computer that I use the most now. Now that I've got the ZX HD adapter working as it should, I've been using this to play my games and play around with. So that's the Toastrack. There's my ZX Spectrum Plus. At present, it needs a keyboard fix. Timex Sinclair 2068. Timex Sinclair 1500. And the Timex 1000. So those are all the speckies I basically have wrapped around me. So I'm surrounded in Sinclair goodness. All I need now is to get a +2 gray and a black +2, and yeah, there's still a lot more I need to get. But I've run out of money, so here's my main gear, my main computer. They're kind of a boutique company that makes really nice PCs. This case is called a Shift, and it's one of those that has the air that comes out the top, so the motherboard's a little inverted in there. Very quiet. It's an old 2014, so it's a 4770 CPU, 3.5 gigahertz. I'm running Linux and Ubuntu on it. And so I bought it as a Windows box, but I definitely am not a Windows fan, so I quickly put Linux on there. I call it Lunix, by the way, because I think Linux is a bit loony, but it does the job for me as my main PC. I've got a little Zyxel NAS, a couple 3 terabyte drives in there. I've got a whole bunch of Doctor Who's and movies and stuff that we can stream from. I also do a little backing up to it. And then my two 27-inch displays that basically connect to my Linux box. So I have dual display, and I do most of my main computing from it. And then as you'll see, my Volkswagen goodies, and you'll see fly fishing goodies, and I'll do a little panorama around the room. Quilts my mother-in-law made me of Volkswagens. All sorts of Volkswagens and books in my bookcase. Doodads hanging, fish hanging, a bus quilt. My wife definitely decorates this home office of ours. More Volkswagen pictures and doodads. My wife's Mac Mini over there and my MacBook. And so you can see I use lots of different platforms. I enjoy them all. So that is a quick little tour of my home office. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Maybe next time I'll have some more goodies, but for now, Sinclair kicks butt. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. Thanks for watching.